Hello, you beautiful people. This is Uncle Code, and you know that Mistral version 0.3 just released. One very interesting thing for me is the function calling. Although it has like context length increase, but for me is that one is very particular. I want to focus on that one. So then I wonder to see that if it supports first multifunction and if it support the dependency function dependency or binding, so it means that the function second function need the first functions to be there, and then if the model understand this one. So let's see what I did first. I tried 800 because need memory and it's not gonna work in that way. And then you just install their own oh, I forgot about this. And then we install their own library, which is Mistral in France. And then I'm gonna go to a bunch of download here. Oh, the CUDA one. Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. Then I download the model. So the model is 14 gigabyte. I will try this later with quantized version to see if the response is the same or not. Okay, let me run this one as well while we're waiting for that. Then I started to follow their own example in Hugging Face document, the page. This time they made it and uploading the Hugging Face is not magnet. So the first example was the get current weather, location, and format, Celsius and Fahrenheit. And then I added another kind of functions because I want to check the multi-tools, get current time. And then I changed the questions. What's the weather like today in Paris? Also tell me the time in San Francisco. So that's what I did. And then I run and I got it. So it worked perfectly. It gave the functions get current weather and then get current time in San Francisco. So all the kind of things is the way that we expect. So the good news is pass. It understand the multifunction. Then I started to try with uh, dependency between functions. So I changed the first function to get current temperature, so and to get the current temperature in Celsius. I removed the format, so just want to get the Celsius here. And then I add another one, convert temperature, which has three parameters: temperature from unit to unit. Now I can ask a question like, what's the weather like today in Paris? Also convert it to Fahrenheit. So in this way, it should pick up first this one, and then also should pick up this one, but somehow the temperature here, the value of the temperature here is dependent on the answer of this function. So one of the things that we like to see is we like to see like something like that, the value for this to be like, I typically like to see something in this way. And then we can, work around with it. Anyway, I run it and then no, it didn't get it, unfortunately. So look at what's happened. It understood the get current temperatures, but for this one, it just come hallucinate 37. But the rest is correct, the Celsius, Fahrenheit, but temperature is not what I wanted. So I became disappointed. I wanted this. I mean, to be in the training. But then I had experience with other models, or the one that I'm working on in work before myself is the system prompt. System prompt here can be very, helpful. Oh, okay, these things are already down, so that means we can run this stuff again. And then what I did, okay, that's the first time caching. Okay, what I did is this: I came and I built a system prompt like that. You are a helpful assistant. Your job is to select tools relevant to the user query in case of multiple tools. If the tools are dependent on each other's, and one tool's input parameters come from another function, use at sign followed by the function name. So I just basically explain what I'm looking for, and this time worked. Look at that. It got get current temperature and then convert temperature. The value is at get current temperature dot result. So that's really interesting. And I didn't even mention about the results, but I guess this has been some part of the training maybe, but we can define the results perfectly. So the point is it has the tool binding, or I don't like to call tools. The reason even I put the tools in a system message because Mistral used the term tool, so I said maybe I thought maybe the model understand it better way. And then yeah, we can see that the Paris, and then this one is get current time. So everything is perfect. And in this way, I could get the tool binding or function dependency. I like the function dependency. So like a graph, dependency graph, actually. We want to build a dependency graph, and then we can traverse through the graph, BFS or DFS, and then execute it. And then you're going to get the answer. So that's what you have to do. You have to look at this one as a graph and then run it like a graph, graph execution model. So that's it. Uh, I'll just share the collab. I think that's all, right? That's all. So have fun with multifunction and dependency, something like that. Uncle Code out.